everybody, welcome to Wizzley. In today's tutorial, we're going to cover creating a page on the Wizzley site. Once you've logged into your account, the first thing you need to do is click on the Create a Page button. Once you've clicked on Create a Page, you're going to land on a page that looks like this. The first thing you need to do is create a title for your article. You can change this at any time. The title is important because it's the first thing people see either throughout the site or on a Google search. The title should be descriptive, succinct, and to the point. It doesn't have to describe everything in your article, but it should describe the important points in one line. The title box comes in two parts. The first part is the actual title to your article. The second part is the URL to your article. Now the URLs are always wizzley.com/ and then the title of your article. Once you've created your title, you can click on Custom URL and you'll notice that the title shows up also in the URL box. This is going to be the URL to your page. Since my title here is actually pretty close to what keyword I would use to describe the page, I'm going to go ahead and leave this the same way it is. The next field you're going to need to set up is to summarize your article in 1 to 2 sentences. This is going to be the subtitle to your page's actual title. The summary should use anywhere from 10 to 20 words. You should probably not go over 20 words because Google tends to cut off the sentences around that point. So it's a good idea to keep it short and succinct and to the point as well, but long enough to describe the subcontext of your article. The next field is going to be write a compelling introduction here. This is likely going to be the paragraph that shows up under your page title on a Google search. It's also going to help Google figure out what your page is about, so it should be written as an overview. Any information on this page that's created can be edited and changed, so don't worry if you get it wrong the first time, or if you write the article and it doesn't apply perfectly. You can always go back and change any of this before you publish. The next thing down is the Justify button. Justify simply means that both sides are going to be equal. And what happens is there's going to be spaces added between certain words that are going to cause this sentence to perfectly align on both sides. Most people choose to justify this. The next field is select a topic. Now the easiest way to figure out where your article will fit within the Wizzley matrix is to click on Search Topics and to put in your keyword and then hit Search. That's going to give you a list of options that you can choose from. You don't have to use these, but they will help you to figure out where to put your article. As you can see here, this one matches perfectly. Once you click that, you're going to notice it's going to add all the boxes you need. You can change either of these boxes at any time. It's actually pretty convenient. You have the option of donating the income of this article, the monetization such as AdSense and whatever modules you add to the page. Once you've completed that, go ahead and click on Here We Go. This is going to take you to the next step. You can go in and edit the title, the subtitle, and the introduction paragraph by clicking on this edit button here. As you see, it's the same page that you set up in the beginning. Once you finish making your edits, all you have to do is click on Save. Now comes the fun part. To the right, you'll notice there's an Add Module section. This is going to be all of the things that you can do to your page. In a way, it's kind of like digital Legos. These are going to be the widgets that you're going to insert into your article, placed where you want to, and then you can configure each one individually. This is going to allow you to tweak your article to perfection. The first thing you're going to want to do is add text to your article. There's already a text module by default. I like to add a picture along with the text module right away. So all you have to do is click on Images, and you'll see the module here. If you scroll down, you'll notice that you also see it here, text and image. Now, if I want the image file to be on top of the text file, just click and drag it, and there you go. Make sure you save it, and you'll notice the image is on the top, the text is on the bottom. Now, you can set any of this stuff up in any order you like, whatever's easiest for you. I generally like to set up my layout first, so it kind of gives me a feel for how I want my article to look. Once you click on any of these boxes, it's instantly going to change and save your background into that particular color. You'll also notice that whatever color scheme you choose, it's automatically going to change the color of the text. This is also going to change any H3 tagged or subtitles to your page. If you click into the text module by hitting the edit button, you'll have a title at the top as well. Once you've added your title, hit save. You can also make the background gray. This is not a gray that overwhelms your text, but it's a great way to break up paragraphs within your article. And there's a lot of little special effects you can try with it. Just to show you what it looks like, I'm going to go ahead and hit background and save. You'll notice down here that there's a new title, and the title is orange. If I change the page color, some pages have the same colors. The background has a green color, yet the titles all remain in green as well. This is preset. You can't change the colors of your article titles versus the background. It comes as a package deal. The other thing is they have a texture overlay you can use, which gives your page some spice. You just click on each one and go through what they look like. This being a Wizzley tutorial, we see all the stars. The stars are kind of perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and go with that. Green is the color of learning, so I'll leave it green. Once you've set that up, you also have a choice of changing the font of all the titles, including the main title and all the subtitles. Most people are going to leave this to the default, but you have a lot of choices. Some of them are actually pretty cool. We're going to go ahead and use that one. Once you've set that up, by default, it's going to have your ad settings set to standard, which is maximum revenue, which means everything that you can monetize other than modules up here, which we'll get into in a minute, will automatically be set to the maximum revenue level. There's a lot of ways to make money on your page, and we're going to cover all the different modules that allow you to monetize your page. The next thing you need to set up is upload a thumbnail picture. This is basically going to be what shows up throughout the Wizzley site, and it's going to be a picture that describes what your article is about. This is another chance to grab the reader in and get them to click in to read your article. To upload a thumbnail, just go ahead and click on the Upload a Thumbnail Picture box. Once in here, just go to the folder that has the picture you'd like to upload and click on Open, and it's going to add it in that thumbnail. The easiest way to find pictures for your site is to go to a site called Pixabay.com. Pixabay is a public domain image site created by the two programmers who created the Wizzley site infrastructure. This is basically a collection from all over the web of public domain images. This means there are no copyrights to these images and you can use them without even attributing the author. The site is incredibly easy to use. All you have to do is enter a keyword and it will find pictures that match that keyword based on the tags that the photographer put in there when he uploaded the picture. Oops. Type in wizard. As you can see, it's going to bring back all kinds of wizard hats and pictures that you can use. You're going to want the picture to be stunning to the reader, something that really intrigues them to click in. At the very bottom, it says Shutterstock professional images from $1. In this section, you can actually purchase pictures to use, but these are not public domain. All these at the top are public domain, and you can use any of these. I'm going to go ahead and click this guy. And what you see next is a picture. You can either right click on this picture. All you have to do from there is you can change the name here if you'd like, and then hit save. You can also click the download button to choose different sizes, but I'm finding that the picture size here generally will work. Also, if the picture here is not what you're looking for, you may look over here and it gives you suggestions. Again, the top are the public domain, the bottom are the paid images. Now all you have to do is go back to your site, click on the upload thumbnail picture. As you can see, there's the picture we saved. You'll notice it says transmission in progress as it's adding it to the page. And there you go. Now the one thing you need to know about this particular box is it's going to use a 92 by 92 square picture. If your picture is longer or wider than that, it's going to cut it off. So you may want to go into one of your image editing programs and change the size so that it's a perfect square or a 92 by 92 pixel picture. And so I've resized it. See how much better that looks next to the title? You'll also notice that at the bottom, the comments box is automatic. You can't move it, change places, but you can edit inside. You can change what the comments title says. It doesn't have to say comments. It can say, do you have any other advice you'd like to add to this article, or anything you like that's clever. Then you have 4 choices here. Email notification of new comments lets you know when someone leaves a comment. You'll get an email. Hold comments for moderation. Make sure that no comments will be published live before you look at them and approve them. Only logged in users are allowed to comment. This means anybody who's not logged in or a Wizzley author cannot leave a comment. I always leave this unchecked because you want people who aren't authors to come in and comment. Activate comments for this page basically activates the comments module. If you uncheck this box, there will be no comments module on your page, or in other words, show or don't show.